Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Welcome to the Full Hundreds, and it's Friday today, Friday the 24th of July. Pardon me, I'd always have to remind myself of the day. It might just be my age, guys. What can I say? Guys, we got a different kind of show today, a couple of historical videos. But first and foremost, I do want to talk to you about a project that's quite important. So without further ado, guys, let's get to it. Guys, those of you who've watched my videos know that this platform started because of the fake news surrounding coronavirus, and I set this up to beat that. Since I set this up, obviously Breonna Taylor's happened, Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, and since then my life has taken a path that I didn't think I would be on. If you'd asked me 2 months previously, I now find myself on 3 committees. I'm founder of the Race Offenders Register, which obviously you guys saw me speak on here. The first time I spoke about it was on the 1st of June. I've also been asked to join a team, a group called Pay It Back, executive committee, or a group of people working with the Labour Party to formulate a policy around reparations if Labour is lucky to be elected next time round. And thirdly, I am one of the co-founders of the Million People March, which is what I want to speak to you guys about. The Million People March is on the 30th of August, guys. Some of you might have seen the videos flying around. We have a proper video shoot happening tomorrow, Saturday. A fabulous one, so look out for that, guys. This is the day for you guys to come out. For those who never march, it's a 28-minute walk from Notting Hill all the way to Hyde Park. 28 minutes, and then everyone settles in the park. Put up your tents, put up your picnics, and listen to speeches and some calypso music and so on. It's a day out. It's for those of you who would have went carnival on that weekend but can't because obviously coronavirus. We're going to be social distancing. We're going to be wearing masks. We're going to be giving out masks. So nothing to worry about, guys. We want you all. Children are involved. My son's going to be there. It's going to be a fun day. It's not a protest in the sense of breaking things up or shouting. It's a day to make our voices heard. So all of the different groups, Black Lives Matter, All Black Lives, different factions of the Black Lives crew. We also have XR, Extinction Rebellion, we're talking with the Free Yemen group. I mean, there are just countless groups who are involved in making this happen. So guys, I'm proud to be one of the founder members of that, and I want to use this first couple of minutes in the video to remind you guys to set your diaries for that date. Let's keep our fingers crossed it's a sunny day, because once it's a sunny day, guys, Bob's your uncle, picnics galore. Please do go to the website. The website's fabulous. It gives you a lot more information, and that's all the W's, millionpeoplemarch.com. Now my next video, guys, is also on that topic, because I have many friends who have platforms. You might not have a YouTube channel, but you're a DJ, you're a radio personality, you're a host for events, you have a Facebook presence that's active, that people, you know, a lot of traffic on your page. Whatever your platform is, push this, guys, because I'm going to show you a clip now from Michael Johnson, the multiple Olympic gold winner, the 200 and 400 runner. Michael Johnson, in his words, when you hear what he says, please let this settle with you, because not participating and pretending this is nothing to do with you, especially if you're black, is a terrible crime. Terrible crime. And some of you, I know, deep in your hearts, will be wishing that nothing comes of it, so nothing happens, so that nobody ever looks at you and say, well, you did, and then you can say, well, no, it didn't work, did it? Because I know that's how we are as black people. Because you're not a part of it and you decided you're not going to take part. Many of you are wishing that this doesn't succeed, just so you can say, well, I told you so. Guess what? This 30th of August is your chance to stop that foolishness and that nonsense and get yourselves out there. Galvanize the people, use your platforms and get people out there, because what we're doing is not for us, it's for those coming behind us. Listen to Michael Johnson.
Also praising the people who are also changing the world right now.
the people that are doing that work, that we don't know their names, we don't know who they are. They're not famous. They're out there marching. They're out there organizing. They're out there highlighting these issues. If you have the ability, you have a platform and you're not using it, then you're hurting people, and you're complicit.
Very powerful.
Welcome back, guys. Now back to the corona situation. Today I'm going to try and give you guys an update at least once a week. So today I'm going to give you guys two lots of updates. First one is from India, Brazil, and South Africa. Take a look at what this is doing to them.
After the U.S. and Brazil to surpass 1 million coronavirus cases. CNN has reporters covering the pandemic developments around the globe.
Vedika Sood in New Delhi. According to the Ministry of Health, India has surpassed 1 million confirmed cases of COVID-19 on Friday. It has also registered its highest jump in COVID-19 infections, with close to 35,000 cases reported. While the death toll stands at over 25,600, the Ministry of Health says that India had recorded a fatality rate of 2.6% on the 14th of July, one of the lowest among the 20 worst affected countries, according to the Johns Hopkins University.
I'm Shasta Darlington in Sao Paulo. Yet another grim milestone for Brazil, where the total number of COVID-19 infections is now over 2 million. The South American nation registered more than 45,000 new cases on Thursday and 1,322 additional deaths, bringing the total death toll to over 76,000. Experts have said they don't expect the pandemic to peak in Brazil until sometime in mid-August. Nonetheless, we've seen a shift from big cities like Sao Paulo to smaller cities and towns, with indigenous communities especially hard hit.
I'm David McKenzie in Johannesburg. South Africa has crossed the 300,000 confirmed COVID-19 threshold. In fact, cases are rising rapidly, especially here in and around Johannesburg, the commercial hub. Now, doctors say a key pressure point in coming days will be the availability of oxygen. The country has reinstated a liquor ban, and they've put in a curfew to try and free up beds in emergency rooms. The next few weeks, they say, here in South Africa will be key to see if they can manage the COVID surge, but death rates here are still not as high as some other parts of the world.
Welcome back. Now let's check out Colombia and Japan. Now let me tell you about Japan. Japan's someone we need to watch because Japan was so on it. They done great. This is what bothers me a lot. As you guys know, I'm waiting on my coronavirus test, which I'll put the video out once I get it. But this is what bothers me about corona. Many countries who did so well are facing the second and third waves already. And it's just baffling. As soon as they open up, bang, it starts again. We're pretty lucky, unless we're not really lucky and we already got second wave that we can't detect because we're not detecting good enough. Yeah? Because right now it's pretty quiet for the UK. And it's either going to be a good thing or it's spreading madly right now and we're not catching it yet. Which one it is, I really don't know yet, guys. I can't tell you. But take a look at Colombia and Japan, guys.
Colombia has reported its highest number of COVID-19 deaths in a single day. Sorry, didn't mean to cut off the foreign minister there. On Thursday, the country's health ministry reported that 315 more people had died, raising the total number of lives lost to the disease in Colombia to more than 7,600. Around 5 million people are now in lockdown in the capital, Bogota. And Japan is reporting its highest number of daily infections since the beginning of the coronavirus outbreak. We're seeing this is a trend, right? It's whenever a country starts opening up again, there are these spikes in cases. In Japan, for instance, the health ministry reported 981 new cases and 2 deaths on Thursday nationwide. The total number of domestic infection cases in Japan is nearing 28,000. This is the challenge going forward for any country opening back up and welcoming tourists once again, welcoming visitors, opening up borders. What will the numbers tell you about your strategy? And what do you do if you see spikes in cases?
Welcome back, guys. Right, so that's it with the corona situation. for this week, for today. I want to scoot over a bit of a sad story. Kanye West. Guys, what the hell's with the dude, man? He says he wants to run for president, which is basically a stupid thing. He's not even rich enough to do it. I mean, these guys that run for president, it costs like $1.5 billion in their election. Their election's crazy. I don't know who he's going to find to donate to him, because none of the rappers are going to put 100 million in his pocket when he's got no chance. And then he has his first rally this week, just gone. And the rally, the first one for running for president, and the rally disintegrates into his mental condition. However, if you're not mentally strong, running for president is the last thing you want to be doing. The very last thing. So his missus has come and defended him. You know, it's one of the first things she's done that I have to say, you know, that's a decent woman. I've never been able to say that about Kim Kardashian. I'm so sorry. She's no one decent to me. However, the way she ran that behind him, the words that she used, I took my hat off to her. Take a look at how it broke down.
That was rapper Kanye West really struggling and breaking down at his first so-called political rally earlier this week. His wife, Kim Kardashian West, addressed his mental health in an Instagram post. She wrote, "As many of you know, Kanye has bipolar disorder. Anyone who has this or has a loved one in their life who does knows how incredibly complicated and painful it is to understand. I've never spoken publicly about how this has affected us at home because I am very protective of our children and Kanye's right to privacy when it comes to his health. But today, I feel like I should comment on it because of the stigma and misconceptions about mental health." Joining us now is Dr. John Draper.
You know, Kanye, our heart goes out to you, mate. I hope you get yourself straight. Don't run for president. It'll be a waste of your time and money. My last videos now, guys, historic videos. I don't know how many of you saw in the week that the United Arab Emirates, they didn't launch a rocket to go to orbit Earth. They didn't launch a rocket to go to the moon, our nearest planet. They launched a rocket this week to go to Mars, my friends. So this week marked historical. There are 3 historical moments right now. There's never been a time that 3 countries are in the race to Mars, literally days apart. UAE launched on Tuesday, China launched on Thursday, and the USA are launching next week. All 3 countries are in the race, all at the same time, to head to Mars. The UAE's rocket travels at some mad, crazy speeds that it would go London to New York in 2 minutes. That's the sort of speeds. So I'm going to bring you UAE's one because it's more historical. They've never done a countdown, you know, 10, 9, 8 in Arabic. We've heard it in Chinese because the Chinese went to the other side of the moon just this year. They went to the other, because we normally go to this side of the moon that we see. The Chinese went to the other side of the moon this year. So we've heard the Chinese countdown, we've heard Russian countdown, and of course we've heard English countdown as well. But we've never heard Arabic countdown. So guys, take a look at history being made.
That is the sound of history, the sound of hope itself, with the UAE's mission to Mars. Just the journey of a probe. It's the journey of a nation and, in many ways, the journey of this region.
5 4 3 2 1.
All the theatrics of a space launch, but with an entirely new twist. That was the first ever countdown for a rocket launch in Arabic, as the Arab world's first ever mission to another planet rockets towards the heavens. This is the UAE's mission to Mars, aptly named Hope for reasons economic and scientific.
That, to me, That is amazing. I don't know about you guys, but that's the sort of stuff that I like to see. Countries that break new grounds, that go beyond what you expect of them. In my call to Union of Black Nations, one of the things I spoke about was space explorations. I mean, the Black Nations, I can't see individual countries being able to do it on their own, but if you came together as Black Nations, this can be you guys. Because right now, it's about who's doing these moves in the world. The more of these moves you can claim, the more respect the world gives you.
20秒，20秒，6、5、
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignite.
T0 1两10 41分15秒16拐毫秒。
So China's Long March 5 Y4 carrier rocket carrying the Mars probe blasted off at 12:41 p.m. Beijing time Thursday from Wenchang spacecraft launch site in South China's Hainan province.
Okay, we've come to the end of the show for this week. Guys, remember to mark your diaries. 30th of August, Million People March. Bring your children, bring your picnic basket, no alcohol and no drugs, okay? It's going to be a peaceful one, nice and sunny, and I look forward to seeing all of you there. And all of you with a platform, share it. Share it. Go to the website, copy and paste the URL and stick it on your page and promote it. Let's get the people out. Let's change our futures. All right, guys, have a fabulous weekend and I'll see you all back here Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.